finding the percent composition of water in a hydrate. So in this example problem, it says when hydrates are heated, the water is jiggled loose from between the ions and only the anhydrous salt remains. So the salt without that water remains. What percent by mass water is present in magnesium carbonate trihydrate? So what that's telling us is that there's 3 water molecules attached to each one of the magnesium carbonate molecules or compound that we have here. So we want to find out the water that's going to leave the salt when we heat it up. So what we have to do to find the percent composition is first find what we want to put what we're trying to find the percent of, the mass of water. So I'm going to put the mass of water, or H2O, right here, over the mass of the hydrate. So the whole hydrate, which also includes the water. So, and multiply that by 100, and then we're going to get the percentage that we want. So here, let's start off with the mass of the water. What we're going to use is the mass number, or the mass number of these, or the molar mass of the atoms that we're looking for. So H2O means there are 2 hydrogen atoms, and hydrogen has a molar mass of 1, and so there are 2 of them, so it's 1 plus 1 plus 16, which is the molar mass of oxygen. So there are 3 molecules of it though, so I'm going to put 3 times whatever the answer of 1 plus 1 plus 16 is, which is 18. So I'm going to do that over the mass of the hydrate, which is going to be, again, 3 times 18. Okay, 3 times 18. And so I'm going to put this in brackets so that I can make sure, because we're going to add multiple things. So 3 times 18 plus the mass of Mg, which is 24, the molar mass of this, which is 24, the molar mass of C, which is 12, and the molar mass of oxygen times 3, because notice it says carbonate has 3 oxygens in it. So it's going to be 3 times 16. So 3 times 16. And you can write it with a dot, or you can write it with the times symbol. So what we have to do is 3 times 18. 3 times 18 equals 54. So 54 on the top, and now we have to figure out the number here at the bottom. So we know that this number is 54 because we just did 3 times 18. This is the water. That's the water part of the hydrate. So this is going to be 54 as well. So 54 plus 24 plus 12 plus 3 times 16, which is going to give us 3 times 16 is going to give us 48. And so now we can add all of them. So 48 plus 12 plus 24 plus 54, which is going to give us 138. So 138. So we have 54, which is the mass of the water by itself, and then 138, which is the mass of the hydrate. So everything all together times 100. So when I do 54 divided by 138, I get 39, and then I multiply, I get 0.3913 and many decimal places, but we're only going to use 2 significant digits here, times 100, I get 39%, around 39%. So I'm going to put 39% here and 39% in the answer box.